I get it. You're trying to make some extra money. I don't know if you knew this is one of the most popular side hustles right now, being a DoorDash Dasher. I just want to let you know, a little warning for you. Please don't make these 7 kind of common mistakes as a new DoorDash Dasher, because if you optimize your dashing, you can save your time, save some headaches, and ideally make more money. Number 1, when you're new, you have some leeway for your metrics, your acceptance rate, your completion rate, and DoorDash is going to send you offers. Anything from your standard food delivery, shop and deliver, grocery, or retail. They're going to send you offers. Please don't think you have to accept everything. The app's going to say in those metrics, once it starts to calculate like your acceptance rating, the percent of offers that you accept versus the offers that you're just sent, it'll say, hey, this is low. Dashers really want to increase this acceptance rating. You don't have to increase that acceptance rating. Frankly, a margin strategy, or just cherry picking it's called, only picking the highest margin offers, a good dollars to mile payout and a dollars to time payout. You don't have to have a high acceptance rating where that metrics window is green. It's like, oh, you have a good acceptance rating, nor are you penalized for having a very low acceptance rating. That rolls into number 2. Think about this. In 2025, any acceptance rating based rewards program, and this doesn't just pertain to DoorDash, Uber Eats, or DoorDash, where you're rewarded for having, in part, a higher acceptance rating. If you have, let's say, a 30% or 50%, or in this case on Dasher Rewards, a 70 or a 70+% acceptance rating, you'll get higher and higher and higher priority to some of the highest paying offers in your market. Don't just, number 1, attempt an AR-based rewards program or even any offer type in general without knowing an end goal of what success looks like. So the math of increasing your AR to 30, 50, 70, whatever that respective platform is for their rewards program for a higher paying offers or an offer type. Like, oh, Dash links are always good, or all shop and delivers are always good, or all alcohol deliveries are always good. Know what you're aiming for. So if I do, let's say, a Dash link routed delivery, I'm set for like 2 hours or whatever it's going to be. I'm only going to do it. Let's say here, set your goals, type it down below. What marketplace are you in? And think about what is the pay per hour that makes sense. And then moreover, the pay per mile. That's what I teach here. The dollars to mile payout, and then the dollars to time ratio or payout. I'd like you to aim for like at least $20 an hour, ideally 25 plus, see what bonus pay is being offered. But at a minimum standard, $1.75 paid out per mile. Your floor for like offers in general is $1.20, but ideally $2 to $3 plus paid out per mile. And to be real with you, obviously not every single offer you take is going to hit those metrics, but we want to get as close as possible. You have to be doing this next one, number 3 here, and you also have to drop a like on this video if you can. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. But seriously, you have to compare, now more than ever, earn per offer and earn by time. Why? Obviously, they're completely different earnings modes. So earn per offer, I just earn by offer, right? On one delivery, it could be a stacked order, like 2 or more assignments for one Dasher in this case, but it's per offer card, right? Or earn by time, I'm getting a guaranteed active hourly rates. So active when I'm actually on an assignment from when I accept it to when I deliver it. You need to understand for your marketplace, because I'm here in Pittsburgh, that's the premise of the channel. I'm one driver in one marketplace, so I need to hear this from you down below in the comments. When, you should answer this, when is the best time to go online maybe for earn per offer? Or when's the best day and time or even area? Think about that, because your marketplace on DoorDash is broken down into smaller segments. When's the best time, location, etc. for earn by time? And I feel like sometimes even both are good. But if both are bad for some reason, think about other apps too. Number 4 is something I feel like even veteran or more tenured, just gig workers in general don't do. It doesn't even have to be on DoorDash. On almost every single, I'll actually say basically every side hustle app, you need to do this. The mistake I should say. The mistake is not checking these apps when you don't drive or when you don't want to work. What I do periodically, I have no intention on driving. I'm not going to drive that day or maybe even the next couple of days here. I'm still going in these apps just to see how busy is it? Are there any opportunities? Is there bonus pay or is there scheduled bonus pay for that day or maybe tomorrow? That will help you understand, okay, I'm at work or I'm busy right now. I'm not actually, driving or whatever, but understand when, if they're offering bonus pay, and just look for trends in your market. You'll start to understand, okay, we're getting $2 peak pay or per delivery bonuses quite frequently. Or I talked about earn by time versus earn per offer. Okay, my marketplace usually gets hourly peak pay before earn per offer. And I kind of see that sometimes here in Pittsburgh, where I'll see plus $2 or $4 or $6 per active hour on earn by time, but only $1 or something like that on earn per offer. Now that's one thing, tracking live data. I also want you to track your kind of post-driving data as well. Number one for taxes. Come tax time, how many business miles did you drive? You should understand, before tax season, obviously, how is your driving going per hour? How are tips? What am I averaging per tip? What am I averaging with bonus pay, if that? So I have two options for you. Number one, I developed a spreadsheet. It's called our earnings tracking spreadsheet. It's very straightforward, literally just a spreadsheet. After your shift, you punch in your info for respective apps. Most all of that's going to auto-calculate, and it's going to give you some trend analysis of your hourly, of expenses, of your deductions, and you have a record of your business miles. Number two, it's app-based. I have several options there. I've partnered with the Solo app. It'll track similar things with the spreadsheet. Earnings trends, it also taps into the data of other Solo app drivers and users. Business miles, deductions, hourly trends for your city, and they have a bunch of other features. So you can use Solo, I have an affiliate link down below, but also Everlance is a good kind of basic mileage tracking app. There's Gridwise and there's a few others. Number 5 is not scheduling dashes, especially in competitive marketplaces, especially now when we talked about Dasher rewards. It's their acceptance rate rewards program. And some of those, we'll call it ranked dashers, get advanced scheduling. Advanced scheduling, at least for most all marketplaces here in the US, it's migrated over to Dasher rewards. It used to be a standalone benefit. You hit certain metrics, you get advanced scheduling or early access scheduling, they called it. You don't even have to go for Dasher rewards because there is that acceptance rate requirement, which I don't love. But if your marketplace is competitive, if you just know that Dash Now isn't available a lot, Dash Now is that little icon on your home screen. If it's busy enough, you click on Dash Now, you can go online instantly. Another reason why you want to go into your app consistently, even when you're not driving, just here and there, just to see what it's doing. That's another thing to look at. That's what I look at. How frequently is Dash Now unavailable for that market segment that you would drive in? Also, does earn by time get locked out? Is it unavailable? So if enough dashers are driving on earn per offer, it could get locked out. Or earn by time, if more dashers, enough dashers as determined by DoorDash, if that's full, then earn by time will be unavailable. Number 6 is not changing these settings in your Dasher app. I did a whole video on the best app settings for Dashers. I'll leave it in a card linked above. But I will look at your navigation. Make sure to obviously change that to the one you prefer. I will look at Dasher preferences if your marketplace does have preferences. And at least in a survey of viewers, team members like you, we had over 70% of Dashers have Dasher preferences. So I can turn on or turn off certain order types that I may, want to do or may not want to do. If I don't want to do cash on delivery, I can turn it off. If I don't want to do shop and deliver, I could turn that off. And number 7, I wouldn't just do DoorDash. Why? I would start, let's say, starting, yes, I would start with one app. If you want to do food delivery, I don't care which one it is. You can start with Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, or some other local, maybe a regional option. Take a couple of days, a couple of shifts, maybe a week, depending on how much you drive, and just get comfortable with the screens. Where do I click? How do I navigate? How do things work? Do I have any problems? Most likely you'll have some things happen. What do I do? Then we get more options when we, what's called multi-app, driving on different apps at the same time so you can select the best order. So that gives you more choice of offers coming in because you're just going to be online at the same time with more than one of those apps. I'm going to have more offers coming in. I'm going to choose the best offer for me. That's most likely the highest margin. Then just make sure to go offline or pause your dash with the other apps when you select an offer on one of those respective platforms. But help us out though. If you've done some dashes already, what did I miss out on? Because there's a lot. I mean, it's pretty easy. I think you'll get the hang of it. It's delivery, point A, point B, but certain things pop up. How do I use certain features to make the most money? So if I miss something, definitely comment down below.